Good morning, it's Heather. Welcome back. I did get the abelia relocated last night. I don't remember if I even filmed that. Today I'm going to focus on this front area next to the porch. There's the lilac looking pretty. Haven't decided what to do with these 3 whiskey bear planters, but all of those are in line to get transported to my friend's house. We are actually currently until 3 p.m. today under, ouch, the roses are getting me, a tornado watch. So it's really muggy right now. And look at those violas. Really muggy. It is drizzly currently, but I actually don't feel too bad. I have like a 2-hour break in the rain. The rain started late last night. And so I'm going to try to get a few things done real quick before the heavy rain starts about 1 o'clock this afternoon. But look at this rose. This is my yellow rose bush. I showed you guys this, I don't know, a couple weeks ago when I was pruning it. Look at all the new growth. Those cuttings I took did not do well, so I think what I need to do is get some of these fresh new growth cuttings. Maybe like in this section, take a nice cutting. But it looks gorgeous. It's huge. So those bulbs we got the other day, I'm going to put in this giant planter and bury them about 4 to 6 inches deep. I haven't buried them yet, obviously. And then I've got 3 of the smaller ones that I'm only going to bury probably 3 to 4 inches. And then over top of the big ones here in the back, the tulips, I will have some of the pansies to cover them because they're an annual, and it's good to cover bulbs with annuals. So I already put in the compact Gara. Transplanted some ice plant from the other side of the driveway. I left the lavender and I left 1 of the mums. The other 2 I'm going to go put somewhere else. The penstemons going somewhere else, and the rest of these bulbs will go in the ground near the penstemon. I'm still dealing with the throat, the drainage. Anyways, this is what we're doing right now, guys. So I spun the pot around so the pansies are facing away from the sun. This is about a cutting I took from a sky pencil this spring when we pruned. So I put him straight in the middle. And, well, I think I talked about everything else. I'm going to let the rain, it's drizzling, it's raining right now. I'm going to let the rain just kind of water these in. And then later I'll come back with some more dirt because there are a couple spots I need to add some dirt. But that's my newly located purple pot, and I think it'll look good here with the red twig dogwood. Just starting to look really pretty for winter with its bare red branches. And one thing about when you plant in containers with perennials and bulbs, you have to know your gardening zone because this pot is not going to have the same protection as if the plants were in the ground. So I don't like to go lower than zone 5 for when I'm putting stuff into a raised planter like this. So just know your zone. Take away 2 or 3 zones before you put in something that's permanent if you want it to live, because you got to account for that lack of insulation. Had to run up here on the porch because it started coming down really hard for a second. I think we got like an inch of rain last night. We should get quite a bit of rain. I'd say between 1:30, 2 o'clock today, and maybe sometime tomorrow morning. But this is the other pansy section that I divided just a second ago. I think the color is so pretty. Well, it looks like the rain stopped. As soon as I sit down on the chair here, the rain stopped. So back to work. Remember, I was just talking about know your zone, your gardening zone, before you put stuff into a planter or pot. Well, I grew these red skin dahlias, and I think this is called mixed decorative dahlia from seed. And I put the biggest chunks that I had into the ground. I think you guys saw that before, in the new area, but I wanted to keep a few. Oh, and this is one that we actually purchased last summer. My daughter loved it, and it dropped a seed, or it shot off a root or a bulb or rhizome, whatever. One of them came back. The mother main plant that we had purchased died, but this came back. So I've got 3 in this pot. Dahlias really are like a zone 8 and above, but they do come back for me in the ground, zone 7 here. I'm doing an experiment. I'm going to put them in this pot. I'm going to heavily mulch with leaves, and maybe even maybe I'll do straw, then leaves, maybe more dirt, leaves. Oh gosh, I can't even think today. Whatever I've got, whatever little cold I've caught, it's really affected me. I'm sure you can tell in my voice and everything. I'm just kind of sluggish. I'm going to put extra dirt and or compost, layer of straw, and then maybe a big thick layer of leaves. And I'm going to take this pot and I'm going to like hide it back here in the corner next to the house, so it'll stay as warm as possible during the winter. Otherwise, these will probably die. If this experiment doesn't work, these dahlias will probably die. But, you know, they weren't too difficult to grow from seed. I did the winter sowing method for the 2 front ones here. So let's see how this experience pans out for us. Okay, I'm back on the porch. The rain, it just keeps coming in bands, and they last maybe, I don't know, 1 to 3 minutes. So I'm back up on the porch. Have been starting to move planters out. The front 5 with the Corsican bulbs in them, I'm going to take to my friend's house, and we're going to plant garlic in those next week. And I'm still undecided on what to do about the middle ones. But I do have those shrubs over there. Remember, we got on clearance? So I think I'm going to use those in the front, kind of like where the planters are that I'm moving out. So I'm hoping to get that done. That's my goal, to get that done today before the really hard rain starts. But I'm not going to fib about this. I am feeling rough. I don't know if it's the humidity or if I have a fever. I kind of feel like I have a fever. I feel real sweaty and clammy and kind of like I want to go lay down. So I think I will check my temperature when I go in, but this is what I'm doing for the rest of the day. Moving out the planters, putting down shrubs that we got on clearance, and that's about it. I think I'm going to rest the rest of the day and get caught up on laundry. So I will talk to you guys probably sometime soon when the weather clears and I feel better and I can get some work done. Take care of yourself, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.